everyone, today I'm going to be doing my ghost hunting experiences. This one was at Guy's Cliff is it in Derby? Derby or Nottingham, one of them. This is with Haunted Happenings. It was £59 each and it was 9 PM to 3 AM. Again, you get the welcome greet in the base room, and then people then went and did the workshop, but because me, Philip and quite a few more other people have already been on the workshop, we went off and did an investigation. And sorry, if you see me looking at my notes, it's because I got it in my notebook, because I went on this like ages ago, like 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. Right, as I said, we went off and with the medium also was with us, and we all held hands in a circle. We went into this one room. We all held hands in the circle. And Philip and this other bloke, their arms started lifting up, and then Philip and this other bloke could see shadows, but I couldn't see anything, and nobody else could see anything. We didn't hear any noises or anything, but this one girl, she said somebody's touching her hair, which we didn't think too much of. And then she said again, he's touching my hair. And then, because we was holding hands, you heard like this drop on the floor, and everybody was like, what was that? And the girl goes, my earring. So she was holding hands, so she couldn't get her earring out, so that landed on the floor. And then we was asking for the other earring to be pulled out, but she said she felt somebody around like her ear, but nothing else happened. And then she showed us the earring at the end, and it is one of those ones that like clip in the back. It was like a round one, and it like clips in the back, and you have to really unclip it to get it out. So that was really, really strange. And then we went into the cellar. It was all holding hands, calling out, and there was a torch in the corner of the room, and that kept coming on and coming off on command. We'd say, is there anybody here? If there is, could you turn the light on? And the light would go on. Could you please turn the light off? And the light would go off. And it was like a proper torch that you push down. So that was really, really good. And then we had to go on glass moving. They call it glass definition, I think they call it. And yes, Mandy came through again and said again that she didn't like me and she likes Phil. But we soon told her to, yeah, bye-bye. And then the medium, well, not the medium, the host, he came and he typed in numbers on his phone. We couldn't see. And he asked the spirit on the glass like to go to the light, because there was a light one side and a coin the other side. Go to the light, go to the light and tell me the numbers on my phone. So it went, I really can't remember the numbers, but the glass went to it, like say it was 33, it went 1, 2, 3, and then he'd say, what about the next number? And it'd go 1, 2, 3. And then he showed us, and it was correct what the glass was doing to the number on his phone. So that was a bit freaky. And then other people around the table, they were getting their I can never say relatives. I can't say it. Relatives. You know what I mean. I cannot say it. their family coming through, their relatives. See, I can't say it. Anyway, enough of me going on. So I was getting those come through. And then we went up to this one room where we was doing table tipping. And this table tipping was absolutely amazing. We was asking the table to move, and then we was asking it to move faster and faster, turn the other way, and it would turn the other way. Then we was asking it to go on one leg and spin on one leg, and it was. And then in the same room, the medium asked somebody to go into the room. There's a girl. She came screaming out, "I don't want to go in there, I've heard a knock." And then this bloke went in. We was all round the table doing table tipping, and he was like in this cupboard room thing, and then all of a sudden he came crashing out of the door of the room, the door slamming, which made every single one of us jump and scream. And he said, I think something was chucked at his head, or somebody touched him on the head, and he didn't want to go in there again. And then good old brave Philip went in there and nothing happened. But yeah, that really made us jump. And then we was just at the end sat down, and we was calling out to the spirits. A couple of people see lights. I heard a cry, Philip heard a cry, and another bloke heard a cry. And then all of a sudden my eyes really started stinging, and then the medium woman said her eyes were stinging also. So that was that in there. And then we went into a kitchen, and could hear like a dripping noise, but me and Philip knew what that was. It was a tap, so we told everybody it was a tap, and we tightened it, and there was no more noise. And then they've got like a hob. It's like one of those, not a camping one because it's electric, but it's an electric cooker, and it's got like 2 ring hobs on it. It was plugged in and it was on, and all of a sudden it came on, and what you had to do was click a button so it would come on. We heard a click, didn't think anything of it, and then people were saying it's getting hot in here, and we was all going yeah, and then we looked round and the hobs were on because they were red, and then we asked for it to turn off, and it turned off. So that was a bit creepy. And then also in the kitchen I got pushed a couple of times. Philip's arms were raising up, my arms were raising up. This girl next to me, it was her first time, and when my arm was going up, she was absolutely bricking it. But yeah, that was all that happened there in the kitchen. And then we went, it was near the end, and we went into this one room, which I think was a chapel. And you all had to hold hands in a circle, and the medium and so forth were asking for the spirits to push us, pull us, prod us. Again, I was being pushed. I was pushed down to my knees, and then she said, okay, everybody now get down on your knees, because I was already down. Get down on your knees like you are praying. So it was like sat there, and I was like that. And then all of a sudden my head was being pushed, and I was pushed all the way down, so like my nose was touching the floor. And then all of a sudden I felt really sick and dizzy. My heart was pumping, it was beating really fast. I was having palpitations. I never felt so bad at all on a ghost hunting event than what I did there. And when we were just going out, the bloke, the host, was asking if I was okay, and Philip said I looked as white as a ghost when I come out the room, but as soon as I got out the room I was fine. I felt completely normal again. So that was a really great night. Really enjoyed it. So yeah, that is at Guy's Cliff, and that was with Haunted Happenings, and it was a great night. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully another ghost hunting video will be up next, so stay tuned for that. If I can remember what happened in them, but I have wrote notes down. So that is the Guy's Cliff one, and the next one should be the Victorian School. So keep your eyes peeled for that one, okay? So take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.